Hello and welcome to our 9th episode of FTL. Yes, it is hard to believe we have done 9. We are actually getting much better now at the final boss. I think we've killed him 3 times, not entirely sure. We've unlocked some new ships, so let's have a look at those. We got the Federation cruiser, and we've also picked up the Type B of the NG cruiser, and this one's quite weird because you only start with 1 crew member, loads of drones, but no sensors at all. So I think the idea is you just send your drones to go and fix everything because you've got no idea what's broken. But it's quite an interesting ship. Might be a bit too similar to the ship we used before, so we might try a different one today. I'm not entirely sure though, I haven't really made up my mind. I mean, I was going to have a go with the Federation cruiser perhaps. It's got a unique weapon, the artillery beam, which is pretty cool. It's basically a high powered beam, pierces all shields, does 1 damage per room. So I assume it works like a normal beam weapon, but that does look quite interesting. We've also got the stealth cruiser, which we've not used yet. Well, not in the video anyway. I have had a couple of outings with it before. It is a particularly fun ship to use, but can be very frustrating. Your playthrough pretty much relies a little bit on luck. If you don't get the right things at the right time, or you come across any sort of asteroid belt, you die horribly. So Federation cruiser is cool, but I think we're going to go for the stealth cruiser. I'm feeling lucky today. We haven't done a stealth cruiser before, so I'll introduce all the different parts to you. Basically, start with the mini beam and the dual lasers. The dual laser is effectively a burst laser, but instead it costs you 1 power. So even though the description says it's rubbish, it's not. It's one of the better weapons in the game. The mini beam again only requires 1 power, but it's very, very, very cheap and weak. But actually, the length of the beam means you can get 2 or 3 rooms every strike, and if you combine it with the dual shot laser with decent timing, this actually is quite a powerful ship. You get the long range scanners, which are essential because if you don't have them, you walk into an asteroid belt and you die. The reason why you die is because you have no shields. No shields with this ship at all, which provides for a very interesting playthrough. You also get the titanium system casing. What that does is if you get hit on your systems, you've got a 15% chance of ignoring the damage that hit the system, but it still hits your hull. You will get damage with this ship. You will take a ton of hull damage. The one advantage though is scrap repair costs are halved for this ship. So instead of paying 2, I think it's per damage, you only pay 1. You get a bog standard crew, only humans. And these achievements are actually quite difficult to get. This one's pretty easy, I think. You just got to get to Sector 8 without actually running into an asteroid belt. And since the long range scanners actually tell you if you're going to hit anything like that, it's pretty poor if you actually do hit one, he says. Let's hope we can manage it. Avoid 9 points of damage in single cloak. You can probably do that on the last boss, almost certainly. And Bird of Prey is kill a ship for full health in the single cloak. You can do that with stealth weapons, I'm sure. So, the main advantage of the ship is obviously you start with cloaking. I'm not sure if I covered that before. Cloaking is amazing, but you have to use it incredibly well with this ship because obviously you have no shields. So it is your main defensive weapon. So without further delay, we're going to jump straight in. So put everyone on their respective systems. Really easy in this ship because obviously you don't have shields, so you don't have to decide whether you're going to switch your men between weapons or shields. You pretty much have only one layout for this. Right, so you can see the long range scanners are working already. I've got possible ship detected, possible ship detected, possible ship detected, and asteroid field. Now asteroid fields are death for this ship. Without shields, never go to an asteroid belt. Plus it'll screw up our achievement, so... Yeah, we're gonna find. We don't have any money anyway. So, one thing you'll notice with this ship as well, it starts with a hell of a lot of engines, and that is really useful because you can get 30% evade right at the start. Now, obviously, as soon as he fires, I'm gonna cloak because I'm not gonna be able to get a shot before he does. Good. Now he's missed both his shots. I'll take his shields down with the dual laser. Stop. And cut. You have to do this basically while you've got these two setups. You've got to pause straight afterwards and cut because they will recharge very quickly. And if you miss your opportunity, that's one weapon cycle gone. So now we don't need to worry because their shields are going to stay down. We're going to take that hit, unfortunately. Oh no, they missed. Brilliant. Okay. We're going to stay out of the nebula. Well, I don't know actually. See, I'm never sure whether nebulas count as environmental hazards. I don't think they do. I think it's only the ion storms that count as environmental hazards. Let's see if we can use our cloaking. Brilliant. One thing that's also worth noticing with this ship is you start with an extra 2, you start with improved sensors. Not that you're going to notice while I'm going through this nebula. Let's attack the pirate. Okay, this guy's got a rocket launcher, so this is going to hurt. So I basically, and a hull laser. So both these weapons I really need to avoid. I'm going to be taking down their shields and going straight for the weapons. Luckily though, they both fire at the same time, but he hit my cloaking device and it's on fire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the fire out and then I'm immediately going to repair it. Now I could get 3 here. That might work. Yeah. Bloody missed. Normally I'd wait for the mini beam to charge, but they're trying to run, so 18 scrap. Okay. No, I'm pretty sure fire is out. Let's get our cloak repaired. So you do have to be very careful, because just one shot with a heavy laser and systems start going down. Whoops. That's your biggest problem with this ship. Now I think I'm going to go to there and just work my way down slowly. Okay, let's take the pirate again. Now this is probably, this isn't a good setup for us. He's got an iron weapon, which is going to deal a lot of damage to us, and he's also got a rocket launcher. So we're probably going to have to take the iron damage, but we will cloak to avoid the missile. I mean, normally with other ships you just cloak to avoid missiles, but with this ship you're cloaking to avoid everything, because everything can hit you. So right, that's probably the best thing you could have hit, to be honest. There we go, and then I could probably have actually got 3 rooms there if I was careful. But I wanted to get their rocket launcher down, so I'm waiting for the mini beam to charge. 6 fuel. Yes. You'll find me taking surrender options much more frequently in this ship, mainly because you're trying to reduce the amount of damage you take. No. You only really need one particularly bad fight, and then you're in trouble. So he's actually got a beam weapon there. We cannot let that hit us. So I'm going to cloak because that looks like it's fully charged. And then I'm going to try and get 3. Yeah, that's not good. So we've lost our dual lasers. which isn't helpful because now our mini beam is down. So I'm going to have to wait for him to repair the weapons again, and he's going to get a mini beam shot on us. Yeah. So we need to get our weapons charged very, very quickly. No, I'm not going to accept surrender this time. Oh, it unpaused my game for me. Luckily, we're still okay. So let's get everything repaired. Took a bit of a beating there. Now, first thing I tend to upgrade in this ship is the cloak, because more time cloaked equals less time they can hit you. Which is always an advantage. And plus the cloak is actually very cheap to upgrade. Relatively. So, we're going to go for this distress. Oh no. Okay. Now they've got some sort of hull laser and an iron weapon. This is a very bad combo for us. That hull laser can cause us a lot of damage, so we've got to take that down as soon as possible. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to let that iron weapon hit or not. Main reason being, if I cloak now, depends what it hits. Now, there we go. If you cloak too early, they get a free shot at you. Because they basically have their weapon charged and then can bring it back next time. So I'm just going to fire everything because I just need to lower their super shield. His iron weapon keeps hitting our weapons, which is very unfortunate. I'm going to cloak for the next blast. Blast the shields again. One shot is all we need. No, we can do... I don't know. No. It's not good enough. We can't just accept all the rubbish surrenders. We do need a decent amount of scrap in this ship. And these are... The first two sectors are basically the only ships you can actually take apart quite easily with your basic weapons. So you need to make the most of it. Oh, we should have taken the deal. Never mind. Alright, let's push on. No stores yet, but we have been sticking to the top. Let's invite him to join our crew. Another human. So we'll deploy him in cloak. Keep that working. I'm going to try and avoid ships with places with ships. We'll hope to get non-violent encounters. Maybe we are going to buy some fuel. Yep. Must be in the next sector, this one then. So we're going to do that one, and that one. I'm going to stay away from that because it hasn't got a ship in it. This time round. Yes, we are. Now this guy doesn't have any shields, so we can just go to town on him with our weapons. I'm a bit worried about that rocket launch, so I'm going to pause as soon as it fires. There we go. There's the exit, so we can definitely do one more. Ah, after a month of waiting. So he's got a laser and a mini beam. So we need to make sure that mini beam doesn't hit us. But unfortunately, because the cloak doesn't recharge as soon as you jump, which is a bit frustrating, we're going to get hit by that. There we go, brought the weapons down now though. We won't worry about the O2 for now. Only need one to hit. Just need to wait for everything to charge again. Okay, I'm going to try and get 3 rooms to finish this ship off. There we go. Just fix the O2 again. So I think we might actually be able to fully upgrade our cloak now, which would be handy. We might just keep hold of it for the time being though, because we might find a shop and then we can upgrade our, well, we can repair our ship. You can actually have a go at fighting the rebel fleet with this ship if you once you've got your cloak fully upgraded. This isn't fantastic. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 3. It's both the same actually, but with the rebel stuff further to, well, with the civilian stuff further towards the end on this, on the top row, so we'll go this way. Nebulas aren't too bad for us either. They don't work out that dreadful. Okay, drone recovery arm would be nice, but we don't have enough stuff. That's worth 50. An iron bomb would be very useful because we disable their shields with it. And gives us a use for our missiles. That would be good for running away. Don't have any drones. So let's get rid of that. Let's buy that. And let's see if we can actually get enough weapons power to use it. Yep. So let's get the dual lasers, the mini beam, and the iron bomb. Oh, we need to repair. See, it's much cheaper to repair this ship, which is very helpful. Okay, let's do this one first. It's still in the... we could do that one actually. Still in the nebula, but we want to stay away from any iron storms because I think that will break our achievement. Okay, it's powering up its FTL drive. Well, I'm not going to power up the iron bomb because it's not necessary. I'm going to destroy the weapons with that. Ah, never mind, I'm going to have to take that damage. We'll attack the... get that down. Just avoid the second mini beam. Okay. So, stay away from that iron storm there. No attack comes. I'm going to wait here actually for my cloak to recharge. I'll do it as an extra power at the moment because I'm pulling power out of the engines if I'm going to power up the iron bomb. But that is quite useful. Deals 4 iron damage, so you can basically take down 2 shields with that, I think. See what we can find. I hope it's another you don't find anything. Okay, attack the pirate. Moving to engage. Alright, so let's take the power out of that, put power into there. They've got a burst laser, so we're going to want to avoid that as soon as it fires. Okay, we only got 1 shot on it. But that has taken down their shields. Now, can we get 3 rooms? Can we get 4? No, not with this. 3 is about the best we can do. Let's do there, and that way we get a couple of subsystems. 8 missiles. We're short on missiles, actually, so we're going to take that. Because we're going to need missiles now we've got the iron bomb. We're looking to upgrade this at some point to something that does more than 2 shots. And we'll upgrade the mini beam as well. Let's just heal people up while we're here, actually. And get the extra power as well, so now we can have our engines at full power as well. Which is so important in this ship, because obviously everything hits you. So, there's an iron storm there, so we're going to go here. We don't want to get caught up in an iron storm. Let's see if we can access the station undetected. Yep. Let's try to track them as you move to engage. Okay. They just teleported someone on my ship. That's not good news. There they are. Right, we need to keep weapons up, well, for obvious reasons. I'm going to cloak in a minute, because he looks like he's going to fire both at the same time. That brought his shields down, and now I'm going to whack his engines, because he's almost certainly going to try and run. Oh, nothing I can do about that one. That was a bad shot of mine, actually. I really should have gone for there. I could have got more for my money. Like so. Okay. More scrap. Not really too keen to find a store at the moment. Okay, we're going to attack him because cloaking's not going to get us anything. It's just going to get us through that fight. Oh. Right, this is very, very bad news. That drone will completely and utterly mince us. So, we need to cloak. I need to hope that my iron bomb launcher charges before I come out of cloak, and it's not going to, but we might be able to do it this way. And I've just lost the iron bomb launcher. I have to take that out because that is certain death for us. If they actually get that operational. No, we've got this one wrapped up and we need a bit more scrap. Yeah, beam drones, any type of drone, terrible. You really don't want any drones attacking you. If it looks like you're going to get loads of drones attacking you, the best thing you can do really is to jump out or cloak and do exactly what we did there and try and take down their weapon systems or their drone system. Okay, let's go here. We've got loads of time, but I'm pretty sure that would only be connected to there. We can't go there, so we could go there, there, We could go up and round. See how much time we've got. Intruders on the ship. A lot of intruders on the ship. So let's get our med bay's already on. Pile them all in here to kill that. I'm not going to be able to get to that to save it. There we go. Improved doors might be a good thing to go for soon. I think we've got... No, we haven't got a drone. I thought we had a system repair drone, but we don't. We had a hull repair drone, which we sold. Because there's no chance of us using it in the foreseeable future. So right, I'm missing that NG ship medbay augment. Oh, that was very handy. Okay, you can go there. Alright, we're ready to jump. There's definitely a ship there. We could go there and there. Just because it says there's a ship there doesn't actually necessarily mean that it will end up fighting you. There's a store there which is useless to us because we can't buy anything. Can't go there. We could probably go there and back, or we could actually repair. Let's see what's on sale. Yeah, shields will be in loads and loads of shops, and they will sit there and they will mock you. Because you will never have enough money to buy them for quite a while. You see, in my other playthroughs, by this point I would have a ton of scrap, but with this ship, you've got to pick your fights very carefully. So I'm going to go for the rock sector. Mainly because I want to see if I can get another one of those pods. Okay. Let's do this one. Yeah, suns, asteroid belts, iron storms, staying away from all. Why do you fill a computer full of lies? They're not the holy words. Okay, he's got an iron weapon and a mini beam. So we want to cloak as soon as he fires. Didn't quite get it in time. I think that'll get them all. We want to take the weapons down, really. There we go, I gave him something to do. I wonder. Yeah. That worked in our favour. No. Because we're very short on scrap at the moment. We really do need every little bit of scrap we can get. Yep, nice. Okay, now what were we going to buy when we had a bit of scrap? We're going to buy an extra power, weren't we? That's what we're going to do. So now we can have everything powered to full, except for medbay. Search the asteroid belt. Now, you got to be very careful here, because if I search the belt and I end up in a fight in an asteroid belt, my ship will be destroyed. It could be the stasis pod though. Let's try it. Phew. Whew. I've done that before and I ended up in a fight in an asteroid belt with a ship, and that is the worst possible thing that can happen. We could actually... I don't know if that's useful to us. Any fight in an asteroid belt you want to stay away from. Oh right, brilliant, yeah. Just a cultural misunderstanding. Ton of weapons. So we want to cloak as soon as any of those fire. Okay. We want to take out... That's not going to hit their weapons. No, I probably actually want to hit their weapons more than everything else at the moment. There we go. I would really want to be in a situation where that can fully charge while I'm cloaked. That would be awesome. But at the moment, every single time I fire when I'm in cloak, that's a nice bit of fuel. Every single time I fire while I'm in cloak, I reduce my cloak. I'm actually going to take that. Because I haven't got stealth weapons. When you get stealth weapons, it's not a problem. Yeah, trying to junk my ship while I'm still on it. Nothing junky about my ship. State of the art. Okay, got a huge missile launcher there, so I want to block that as soon as I can. There we go. That caused them some hassle. We haven't had to use the cloak yet, which is fortuitous. We can get 4 rooms here. Yeah. No. Yeah, we can. Nice. You can see that they get this resist effect, rock ships. What that is when you hit them, they have a chance just to shrug off the damage. Is my understanding. Which is pretty good. Okay, so there's a pike beam there, which is 2 power. It's probably better than our mini beam, but mini beam charges a lot quicker. Pike beam does how much damage per room? 1. Slightly longer, but does shield pierce. Well, we're not going to use that, so we can get rid of it. We could go for drone control. Be good if we could get a defense drone, actually. To defend against missiles. Do we want the pike beam? I think if we buy the pike... Oh, burst laser 2, I didn't see that. But actually, this is what I mean. You see, that's charge time of 11, required power 2. This is charge time of 10, required power 1. So actually, there is no difference between those two. I'm tempted to go for the pike beam. I am tempted, but can we afford it? If I go put an extra power, I would have to take power off the engine to do it, but it's probably worth doing. Yeah, I just can't one-off affording that. It's just a bit of a pain. The main problem is these charge at different times. What's the difference between the charge? 6 seconds, an extra 6 seconds before I can fire. Perhaps that wasn't actually that bright. Never mind, I've done it now. I'll have to live with it. Yeah, I'm staying away from alien spiders, thanks. I had an alien spider thing the other game. I dealt with the alien spider and they're still grumpy. Can't believe it. It's at my boarding drone, my big hole. Got rid of the spiders though. Right, I think we're going to use the iron bomb to take down their shields. Cloak to avoid that. Still hit us. That was very unlucky. Oh, look at that. That's pretty nice. No, we don't need the missiles. We've got loads of missiles. Yeah, I bet you want to surrender now. I'm going to use my dual lasers to keep hammering their weapons because I don't want that rocket launch to hit us again. I take it all back what I said about the pipe beam. It's totally worth it. Let's do this one distress. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. You can't take out the it can't go any further down because of all those environmental hazards. Let's attack the slaver scum. They're going to teleport aboard our ship. Okay, and unfortunately our cloak isn't ready. Oh, it is. So I'm very tempted actually to use the iron bomb to take out their teleporter. Any strike that I send in has to take out the teleporter. Did that miss? No, it didn't, but it still teleported across. It's unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to have to pile all these guys into there. That's giving them enough to work with, though. Enough to deal with. Remember, this is slaver scum, so actually we don't want to kill them because we want them to give us their crew. So there we go. Set that off. Fantastic. Because we were close to killing them there, which wouldn't have been good news for us. Oh, he almost died. Not good. Put that fire out. But he died anyway. I call that a net gain. One less slaver scum. So where are we gonna shove this Sultan then? Right, he can go into there because he needs healing. He needs to go in there actually. He can go in engine room. He can go in weapons. I'll get him to fix that. Might put him in the cloak actually. The cloak can always do with an additional power. That's one, because I'm always going to want at least one power in the cloak. That's quite well. We've got quite a big crew now. Don't think we're going to be able to find a store, but we're doing pretty well actually. We'll buy a little bit of fuel. It's alright, this distress. Let's go down to the surface to investigate. Yes! Another human. We've actually got quite a large crew now. We haven't got time to go down there. So we might want to think about getting a teleporter now. Let's intervene to defend. Right. So we're going to cloak as soon as they fire. Use the iron bomb to bring down their shields, and use the pipe beam just to wreck them. Alright. So fire to take down that. Miss. Not good. We can still fix this. Unfortunately, they've still got their they've still got all their stuff up. They need to take down their weapons. We're just taking far too much damage at the moment. Such a little ship. Ah, whoops. There we go. I forget it does do some shield beam, shield penetration, the pipe beam. Right. Let's get out of here. NG Home Wars. The NG designed this ship, so hopefully it'll be friendly. Let's go to the distress. Need to find a shop. Dense asteroid field. No. We got lucky with that one before. We're not going to tempt fate twice. All it takes is one asteroid field and our ship is sunk. Let's attempt to cloak and avoid it because it's got 3 shields. There's nothing useful there anyway. Okay, Iron Blast. That'd be good. That'd be very good. And then we could just use the pipe beam to rip them apart. Yes, we're going to buy that. I am going to hold on to the dual lasers for a bit though, just because they're not worth that much to sell. And also, I want to just keep my options open in case this Iron Blast strategy doesn't work and I lose my basic combo. Go here, see what's here. I haven't got an NG crew member, so they won't talk to me, unfortunately. It's the first game actually for a long time I haven't got an NG crew member. Prepare to die. Okay, they boarded me. Let's send them all there. That was good. If you saw that, he resisted that strike. Now as you can see if this can do any damage through the shields. No, it can't. I don't think it'll be able to, but let's try. Okay. Yeah, these missiles are starting to hurt. Another shot. There we go. Yeah, we are completely reliant on our pipe beam now to do damage, but It does so much damage, it's not a problem. Alright, we're going to save up now for shields, I think. If we can get shields, that will make this ship. Will give us so much more survivability. And you don't realise how much you rely on shields until you play a ship without them. But, should be okay once we can get some shields up. What's he do? Oh, he's just dog's body, isn't he? Same here. They could be run around and repair things, people. Run around, it's all broken. Ah, people. Nice. Something to sell. Dude on deck. We're gonna offer him up because we are in the NG home world, so we're gonna. That was a trap, was it? What a surprise. Okay, they've got a hell of a lot of weapons, so I'm gonna use the iron cannon to disable their weapons. The iron bomb to disable their weapons. Switch that to there and cloak as soon as they fire. I'm gonna wait for the iron bomb to charge. There you go, that gives us some breathing space. Energy ships are quite frustrating for beam weapons. That's interesting. I can't actually get their shields down with the iron blast. I keep missing the iron bomb. It's not going to be very good. Speaking of which, I might need actually some more missiles at some point. There we go. Right. So we want to take down weapons. There we go. It's quite an effective shot. Pick up a heavy iron actually, that would be the best. At the moment one iron, it's good enough for taking stuff down when the shields are down, but we're still taking a considerable amount of damage, far too much for this stage of the game. But I'm going to try and hold on to all our scrap because I really want to have enough to buy shields. It'll make our life so much easier. Store up there. So let's do this distress, go to the store, go to there, go to the exit. No, it's not an astral field. Let's use our improved sensors. Save the NG. We do need an NG. It's helpful. We could go to the store, but then we wouldn't be able to go to the exit, so we'll go here and then we'll pick up the store next time. Next time round. Okay, excellent, we've got a lot of stuff to sell. So, rock home mods. We might regret this, but okay, there's a store here, brilliant. So if this sells shields, we'll be able to buy them. And it does. Because we've got all this rubbish to sell. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. Don't want that. Shields. And now we could have shields, or I could fix the ship. What a choice. Fix the ship. There we go. So we have shields finally. And not a moment too soon. Not amazing shields, but well, see, that drone would have really messed us up if we didn't have shields, so... Okay, let's do that there. Or we could just miss. That works as well. There's no point in me firing because I don't think the Iron Blast could take down their shields on its own. Nice thing about this ship is it's all nicely put together. That would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms, I think. Yep. Unfortunately for us now, we don't actually have enough system power to bring the pipe beam on. Yeah, anyone offering us missiles, we're going to take their offer. No, not offering missiles. Let's take their drone out. Smack down. Okay, so we could get 2 levels and shields, which would be good to have at some point. This can be a problem with long-range sensors. You can deliberately pick places you don't have ships, and then you just get loads of, oh, you don't find anything encounters. Okay, 3 shields, so that might prove a challenge. I might need to fire the iron bomb and then the iron blast straight after each other to bring that down. So we don't miss. Yeah, we'll have to. Oh, nice. I don't think I've had this many crew in a long time. Let's see what the shop's selling. Yeah, I think we can safely get rid of that now. No, I might keep it just for a little longer. It's worth nothing, so you might as well keep it. Okay. Rubs green moss-like appendage on his chin and orders the crew to fire. Now he does have a hell of a lot of weapons. All of which are charged and ready to hurt us. I don't really want to use another missile if I can avoid it. No, I've got everything repaired now. It's a pain. Right, we'll have to use the iron bomb again. That's gonna hurt, and there is nothing we can do about it. No, I'm gonna destroy you. I'm making a mess of my ship. A huge mess of my ship. Actually, what I might do is I'm not going to put the Engie on the shields. I'm going to put one of my General Dog's bodies on the shields. Because my Engie can then go around repairing stuff, which is what he's much better at doing. Heal everyone up. Right. I'm tempted to go back to the store and buy some missiles. If I do that though, I'm going to be one behind. Now if I go there, do you think that's connected? I don't. Yeah, we'll sell all our drone parts. Because I'm not going to use them for a while. And that lets us upgrade our shields again. With our cloak now, that's actually very reasonable. Let's cut the ship out. More scrap. And a couple of missiles. Ah! We don't have any choice. That is annoying, because now we can't get our achievement because of the way this is laid out. Unless that one's connected to that. Now you see, I could risk everything and go back and round, or I could just take it. If I risk everything and that isn't connected though, see, that was, and that's kind of the same distance. But I'd end up fighting the fleet 1, 2, 3. I'd end up fighting the fleet once. Oh, is it worth it for the sake of an achievement? Oh, let's take the risk. That's what's annoying about this ship. Oh. You're immediately messaged by an imposing looking rock war vessel. You're the ship that's off to save the Federation, aren't you? And you expect to survive with that hunk of junk? We're going to save them or die trying. The latter being the more likely, still, we can potentially help you in your precious fleet. But you need to prove yourself first. Meet us at these coordinates. Oh, I've never had that before. It is connected. Off of that. That was worth it actually, because that sounds like a ship unlock. Let's send our guy in. Contact survivors. Shield booster. Oh, nice. Nice. Was worth the risk. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean we're going to be up against the we're going to be up against a rebel ship. So I think I'm going to upgrade my doors. Gives a bit of a chance if they board us, because they definitely will. How much power can I shift to engines, realistically? Well, if I turn the pipe beam off, because I just want to survive, I could have 4 power to that, which gives me, let's have 2%. Then I can always shift the power. I could actually turn, just have that on, Right, now we're ready. Okay, so yes, they will come with us. I'm gonna put that on their weapons. Take one shot. Meet us in the next sector. It's going to be a civilian sector, I've decided. Right, let's get our rock out of there. Get Charlie out of there. Okay, so we had to spend a bit of money to get our engines up high enough so we could escape, but I still think it was worth doing because we've got this quest from the rock, which we've never had before, plus we've got a shield charge booster, which is very helpful. Once we can get someone decently trained on shields, I forget who I had on shields now. It was Marcus, but it's not Marcus anymore, it's Charlie. These, yeah. Once we get someone decent on shields, we're doing quite well. Oh, there's Charlie. I thought it was Charlie up on shields. I've got two Charlies. Oh, that's confusing. Oh, I dubbed the Charlie 1 and Charlie 2. Okay, let's get going. We can take power out of there now. We could do it with another power, actually. Right, let's make a beeline for that quest. I've never had this quest before. Let's attack the pirate. You asked for it. Now that is an awesome beam weapon. I've always seen it, but I don't know what it is. I think it'd be really cool. Let's not find out what it does. Although we might be finding out what it does because we've missed dreadfully, and we are running really low on missiles. This thing sort of hit the entire length of the ship. That's what it does. It hurts. Goes straight through our shields. By the looks of it. I want to stop that from hitting us again, really. Right, I think that has screwed it up because now we can't actually bring their shields down. So we're going to have to run. I think we're actually going to spend most of our time running now. Because we can't bring their shields down with just the iron blast. We can't lock their shields for long enough. It doesn't do enough iron damage. Oh, that's gonna work. See if we can avoid that. Yeah, we can't actually lock it can't lock their stuff up. Let's just escape. No, we need the fuel. I mean, see, I thought we were in a good situation, but we're not. I might swap the Iron Blast out for the dual lasers. Do it that way. And hopefully I'll have a bit more luck. I mean, at least if we die now, at least we're going to unlock whatever that is. But I don't want to be running from battles, because the problem is you run from a battle, you don't get the scrap. And you start, as soon as you have to start running, you're starting to weaken yourself. Well, we can't fight him, so let's do that. Oh, it's very close to the sun as well. Thing is, we need it for the quest, so we're going to have to take it. Okay. We're powering their FTL drive. How long can your puny ship take the heat? We will find out. We'll find out very shortly. I mean, obviously we've broken our achievement now, but... Oh, hello. Actually... I'm tempted just to open that door. So, if we can lock that, actually there's no point yet because let's cancel that. I don't think suffocating them's going to work actually. These waits for the pipe beam to be charged, and it is. Now we can jump the car. Unfortunately, not enough. We haven't got enough. Didn't hit enough times. Let's close that up. Send my Rockman in there to sort that out. Oh, they want us to follow us now. Okay, there's no air in there. Let's close all the doors. Out all the fires. Well, I can power down all the weapons because I don't need those at the moment. Open all the doors. Get those guys to fix that. Put him into there. Get him to fix the engines. Get him to put that fire out. Right, so we can jump in a minute. Oh, we have very little scrap. And the quest is all the way down there. Well, I think... This is not looking good. I think I'm going to go to the store. Oh, I shut the doors actually. Well, it's can't shut the doors now. Oh, never mind. Throw everyone into firefighting. There we go. Advantage having a full complement of crew. I think what we'll do is we'll go and we'll get repaired and we'll buy a couple of missiles so we can actually start taking on ships again. We will flog that. We will flog the dual lasers so we've got enough to repair. Let's get everyone back on their right stations. Who's engine guy? You're engine guy. You're not meant to be there. Right. So there's a store there as well. But we haven't got enough fuel, so... Oh, a heavy iron. Heavy iron would be awesome. Actually. Heavy iron can just lock them up completely. And it fires 8 seconds. 4 seconds for a heavy iron, isn't it? Oh no, on an Iron Blast Mark II, not heavy iron. This will cost us 6 scrap. Heavy iron would be good. Does 2 iron damage per shot. Charges very slowly. I'm going to stick with the setup we've got. Okay, so I need to buy 2 missiles, some fuel, and repair the ship. That'll get us 1, 2 to there. Hopefully we'll get some more scrap before then we can go do the quest. Listen to their offer. Agree to rescue the store. That's not what we wanted. No! Due to the stress, hopefully they give us some fuel, otherwise we get stranded. If we get stranded, we can still do the quest. No. Right, now we're stuck, so let's wait. Okay, it's a rebel fighter and it's got a ton of drones. Now normally, that would have been a problem, but not today. So actually, this ship looks fairly easy to kill. As long as we cloak, give ourselves a bit of chance to power up the iron bomb. Yeah, if we keep missing like that though, that's not good news for us. Especially considering we've only got 1 missile remaining and we're going to need to use it now. Okay. So we did actually hit that time. Oh, it's gonna hit, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So let's do another iron blast. Across that way. Blocking that up. If they actually bring their shields back on, we can't win this battle. So I might actually put it on auto fire so I don't forget. Hopefully the rock cruiser won't make us fight it again. We could go to the store actually. Yeah. We need to, otherwise we're not actually going to make it back. So, buy a bit more fuel. Some more missiles. And we'll end up fighting the fleet, but we can just run from the fleet, so it's not a big... Well fought. I must say I didn't expect you to survive. I'm convinced of your strength and pledge to assist your cause. We immediately send advanced cruisers to the Federation fleet and prepare our warships to move out. The rockets delivered a cruiser to the hangar. The bulwark has been unlocked. Brilliant. Oh. Rock plating. Superior hull armor provides 50% chance to negate incoming hull damage. Combined with the titanium system casing, that actually is really good. Right. Now we're going to have to fight the fleet all the way, so let's disable everything, all our weapons, and just try and cloak our way through. Our best engines guy is on there. I was hoping he was going to fire the other one, but he's not. But I think we've got enough engine power actually. About before the end of the cloak. Before we get to the end of the cloak, we'll be able to jump. Yep. The real question is, have we got enough fuel? We're going to have to fight the last one because we don't have enough fuel for us. Okay. I didn't wait for the cloak to charge. Oh dear. I didn't think about that, did I? Well, that's alright. It's not the end of the world. We might try and do it without... Where's that going to land? That isn't going to land on my engine, so... Jump! Alright, we're going to have to kill this one. Unfortunately for us. So, let's repair that. We're going to have to take power out. Power up the iron bomb. The iron blast. Actually, yeah, I need to find another power from somewhere. I do need to keep that on. Let's take it to there. That gives us time to get our shields repaired. Which we now need to put more power in, which we don't have any power to do so. Move him to there actually. There you go, so now you can power that, because normally you can't shift power out of a locked system, but if it's Sultan you can, so you can game that a bit. Please hit, yes. Another iron blast. I'm going to save it actually, because if they bring their shields up again, I'll need it. Just do it the other way, because the shield's the most important systems I hit to hit. Now. So we just need some more missiles. We just need some scrap and some missiles, and then we'll be fine. Both of which we don't have. Right, let's get out of there. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, well let's get everyone healed out while we're waiting anyway. Yeah, Charlie's meant to be shields. Yeah, we'll take it. We can kill this ship. Hopefully we can get some scrap of it. Ah, let's use our cloaking to get around it. Nothing. Nothing! Ah! Waste of a fuel. Scrap, lovely, but no shop. Right, let's keep pushing forward because I've got a feeling if we run out of fuel again. Right, okay, so it's gonna be the same trick. Use the iron bomb to take out the shields, then use the iron blast to keep them down. So I'll wait for them both to go on for teleport, and then I'll cloak just to wind them up. Brilliant. Oh, that's ouch. I've got my weapons on multiplier, haven't I? Good. So I can worry about this then. Actually, no, I can move that extra power to there. Drone recovery arm. Mission imperative. Scrap. Ah, but they didn't give us any fuel. We should take the fuel. Never mind. So we're out of fuel again. It's a bit frustrating. We haven't really got enough shields for the last stand. Let's put that out. Where is he? He's there. Shift him into the med bay to heal up. Get him back down to the med bay. So we're gonna have to wait again. We do have enough power for the iron bomb launcher. We could get another energy into there, so we've got 35 dodge. Everyone's oblivious, right? Okay. No! Right, so it's trying to get away. It's got a cloak and 3 shields. So we literally have 1 chance of getting this to work. And that's an iron bomb to the shields, then an iron blast, and then a pipe to try and take out the engines. Please hit. No! Oh, it's all over. Who's gonna escape now? Yeah. We're dead. 4 shields. Oh, we're dead. Yeah, now we really are dead. I don't think we can actually take them out with a single iron blast. Might as well shift the remaining power to dodge. Give us the lives out a little bit longer. Yeah, we can't actually keep their weapons down. We can't jump. The pipe beam has no shield piercing ability. No. We are a dead duck. So this is going to be a very slow and painful death. Death by lack of oxygen by the looks of it. Oh, come on! Can't even finish me off. Cowardly rebels. Why didn't fail reinforcements against somebody with no fuel? See, I thought that stupid engine would have given us some fuel. Obviously not. No, you won't want any fuel. I'm blaming the engine. That's just... I mean, we could cloak, but there really is no point. Because we are dead. We can't actually... We're going to keep getting in these fights. And unless something turns up with 1 shield, 2 shields at max, we can't beat it. There is nothing we can do. Absolutely nothing we can do with no fuel. The game is taunting us. The whole sector, because we just can't win. And they can't kill us. Oh, what a deadlock. I think we might just call, I don't know, I think we might just call it there. Because this is going to be quite a boring finish, otherwise. Or we could just power down the shields. And surrender. Oh, one mistake. This game isn't very forgiving. You never know. Fuel cache might just appear. Although I doubt it. Yeah, there we go. A shame. A shame. We did so well actually with that ship. We managed to unlock the wherever it's gone. Oh, it's not on here. Managed to unlock the rock vessel, which we haven't got before, which is great. And we got our best score. We got both shields and cloaking, and it was going fine until we ran out of missiles. We were just so dependent on that bomb launcher, it just took us apart towards the end. Oh well. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you like these videos, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.